Kardashian is still getting dragged on the internet by the man she sued for millions of dollars. But this time, you guys, things have gotten completely out of hand because not only did Kim try to silence him, but she even used her bodyguards to hide herself from him. Oh boy. This is about to get ugly. Things haven't been good since Kim decided to wear that Marilyn Monroe dress at the Met Gala last year because she has been getting attacked left and right on social media. And let's just say her career is currently being threatened by the man that she tried to sue. So without further ado, you guys, let's just jump right in. If you guys haven't seen the news already, there have been tons of videos and pictures circulating on the internet of a man holding a sign around the streets of LA that says, "Kim Kardashian ruined my life.com." And well, despite the millions of people ignoring this man's stories, some fans actually tuned in and decided to give this man a chance to tell the truth about how Kim Kardashian ruined his life. And y'all, since then, things haven't been quite the same. In case you haven't caught up yet, David Liebenson, aka the guy who went viral for his Kim Kardashian sign that he held all around LA streets, decided to make a website for people to share his stories so that fans can read and understand his side of it. And y'all, it turned out that the feud between him and Kim goes all the way back to 2014 when the app Kimmoji launched. Years ago, you guys, Kim Kardashian launched an app called Kimmoji where you can use reaction pictures and GIFs of the Kardashians from their reality TV show. And well, this app became a huge success on the market after it made millions of dollars for Kim ever since it launched. Now, as you guys can guess, this app wouldn't have existed without David Liebenson because he was actually the one who pitched this idea to Kim so they could work together. But of course, she decided to ditch him instead by taking his idea and turning it into reality by herself. At first, both David and Kim agreed to split the profits 50-50 after they shared their excitement working together through texts. However, David ended up getting finessed by Kim later on after her team decided to trademark the project he was working on with Kim, which was Kimmojo, and that's when David lost everything he had. Sky is the limit on emojis, and its name is trademarked just in case. We can rename and re-trademark if necessary. Amazing. I for sure want to move forward. I will have my list of emojis and some changes of the pic on me, but let's get started. With Kim launching the app by herself and generating millions of dollars for an idea that wasn't hers, David attempted to sue Kim years later for $100 million. But unfortunately, he got hit with a countersuit from Kim for $400 million, which ended up silencing David from speaking up and made him give up everything he had in his life. These days, David is not only homeless, but he is also living out of his car, as he claimed on his website. And the reason why he's still going around LA to spread the message is not only to get revenge on Kim, but also to take the life that she stole from him. Now, just recently, David went on a full interview with Kanye Spot to share his nightmare experience with Kim and her mother, Chris. And well, this opportunity came after tons of people supported him on social media and gave him a little push so he could reopen the case and get justice. Now, I don't want to go into details about this interview since we've already mentioned the details of his story, but what surprised me is that David seemed to be trying his best to get his story out and make people listen to him, since he's been all around the LA streets for literally months now trying to expose Kim. He has made tons of videos about Kim, both on his Instagram account and TikTok. And y'all, he even generated over 38K followers. Unfortunately, his Instagram account got reported and deleted out of nowhere this week. And well, according to David, the Hollywood Mafia, aka Kim and Chris, could be behind his account getting deleted. Despite all that, David did not give up whatsoever, but instead he made another Instagram account that goes by Delay Benhosen. And y'all, he even made a video sharing that he's thinking of releasing merch about Kim that could help him raise money, and with this money, he could potentially make a billboard about his cause that could raise a lot of awareness to it. Check this out.
People keep telling me I need banners, billboards, and just to do more, but I don't have the budget for this yet. You guys can help me with that.
A lot of people actually found it weird how David was straight up profiting off of Kim by releasing merch about his cause, but at the same time, I think many of y'all forgot that Kim also profited off of David, and he does in fact need money so that he can stay off the streets, which could potentially help him to find a place to stay. In the meantime, David was posting more videos encouraging people and past employees to speak up about the Kardashians. And y'all, he even shared that whether anyone signed an NDA with the Kardashians or not, he currently has a large backing that takes care of all legal threats of lawsuits. As far as we've seen, David seemed pretty serious about ending the entire Kardashian family. But at one point, I didn't expect David to go way too far with it because he decided to book a flight to New York with his own money earlier last week so he could wait for the Kardashians to arrive at the Met Gala across the street.
2 blocks away from the Met Gala. much bigger signs this time. If anybody wants to come hang out, I'll be here all night.
In a comment that David replied to, he claimed that the Kardashians actually saw him in real life while arriving at the Met Gala, but somehow their bodyguards seemed pretty aware of the issue as they were mean to him. But the question is, did the Kardashians see you? Absolutely, and her bodyguard that was in a pic with them the day before was mean mugging me walking past when I was across the street. Were people nice to you? She has a lot of fans. I hope everyone saw you. I hope you get justice. People were very supportive. Either way, you guys, it's insane to me that David used people's donations to share his message instead of taking care of himself, because he recently shared a video how he currently works 2 jobs and how he's still living inside his car to save up some money.
I'm currently employed and work 2 jobs while I juggle interviews, social media, answer as many comments, DMs, and emails as I can. When I go to the Met Gala, it's out of my pocket. I'm solo with limited resources. The donations that come in help me do more and stress a bit less. At this point, this is about more than my lowest point. This is about justice, entrepreneurs, and small businesses standing up for ourselves.
As David claimed in his video, he's now booking many podcasts and interviews to expose the entire truth about the Kardashians. And y'all, he was recently seen in multiple videos with the comedian Ben Hurwitz on Hollywood Boulevard, as Ben could potentially shed light on David's story on his platform. Not days after David started appearing more in public, he unfortunately received a cease and desist letter from the Kardashians after he made a video about it on his Instagram. And for apparent reasons, the Kardashians seem to be annoyed with how David is moving forward with his story, as they found his actions illegal somehow. Till now, you guys, one person who used to work with the Kardashians came forward with their own story, but according to David, this person wanted to remain anonymous as Kim and her sisters could put their entire life in danger because of it.
This person lives week to week when they should be retired. It's pretty sad. This could be your grandparent. They had a successful business prior to their partnership with the Kardashians. They can't go one day without thinking about it. And trust me, I get that. They're unavoidable whether we like it or not. I know there are a lot more victims out there, so please come forward and help us show this pattern of unethical and predatory business practices.
With that being said, you guys, here's what people had to say about the entire situation. This is so devastating. The Kardashians' colors have been shown loud and clear. I can't believe nothing has been done by now. Praying for you. Keep fighting that greedy woman who will screw anyone she can for her own gain. Let's all keep on praying for David. Justice needs to be served and Kim needs to be canceled. I would love to read your opinions on this situation down below, but for now, don't forget to click on the tab above for more juicy videos on these celebrities.